And just one of the Fusion Pro Glide refills gives Dave here up to a month of comfortable shaves, which is about this many, which is a lot. One refill up to 1 month of comfortable shaves. Gillette.
Mrs. Prime Minister, the answer is no. Gary, why are you watching this movie on a laptop? The solution is in your hand. Amazon Fire TV Stick. I plug it in, and I am streaming on my big screen. Isn't this country great? Yeah! Amazon Fire TV Stick!
Oh, Dad.
Thanks, buddy.
Does he know what he's doing?
He knows what he's doing.
Ready, Star Command.
Prepare for launch!
This should be good.
To infinity!
We all have a Disney side.
Everyone in the car, let's go get them.
And the best place to show it is Disney Parks. So come to the place where the entire family can laugh, let loose, and play together. Disney Parks. Come on, it's time to show your Disney side.
Welcome back! Here at the show, we believe that no matter how different two things are, they can still have common ground. And to prove it, it's time once again for Venn diagrams. You remember Venn diagrams? We take two seemingly separate groups and find out what they have in common. The season finale of Game of Thrones was last night. So on one side we have Game of Thrones. On the other side we have FIFA's finances. And in the middle we have different from what's in the books. The summer movie season is upon us. On one side we have Magic Mike XXL. On the other side we have President Mike Huckabee. And in the middle we have things your aunt wants to see. And only your aunt. Up next, on one side we have White Mom. On the other side we have White Dad. And in the middle we have, oh, it's Rachel Dolezal. There she is. There she is. Next, on one side we have me. On the other side we have everyone on the Cavaliers besides LeBron. And in the middle, we have people who are watching the NBA Finals. Very good guy. I'm watching too. Up next, on one side, we have climate change. On the other side, we have Sir Mix-a-Lot's butt preferences. And in the middle, we have things we can't deny. No use denying them. They are both scientific fact. Moving on one side, we have a Queen song. On the other side, we have eating a gluten-free cookie. And in the middle, we have another one bites the dust. And finally, on one side, we have today's political news. On the other side, we have an article in Cosmo. I don't know what this could be. Bush is in. That's Venn diagrams. We'll be right back with more Late Night.
You've heard of a win-win, right? What about a win-win-win? Pick up the limited edition Metallic Droid Turbo by Motorola. Water repellent, up to 48-hour battery life, and ballistic nylon back. That's your first win. Plus, it's only on Verizon, the #1 network. There's your next win. Now for the final win. Get $250 when you trade in any smartphone, and get 10 gigs of data for $80 a month and $15 per line. The win-win-win. A new way to save without settling. Only on Verizon.
Of Botox
may spread hours to weeks after injection, causing serious symptoms. Alert your doctor right away, as difficulty swallowing, speaking, breathing, eye problems, or muscle weakness can be a sign of a life-threatening condition. Side effects may include allergic reactions, neck and injection site pain, fatigue, and headache. Don't take Botox if you have a skin infection. Tell your doctor about your medical history, also immune conditions, and medications that do not cause neurotoxins, as these may increase the risk of serious side effects.
This Father's Day, let's turn our hero into a superhero and equip him with all the super tools he needs. Let's do this. Get special Father's Day savings like this Ryobi drill kit for just 99 bucks. The Home Depot. More saving, more doing.
This year, make every amazing despicable. Wizarding second of your vacation count by staying where the adventure never ends. Go with me now. 2 theme parks, spectacular resort hotels, more epic than ever. Don't just vacation. Vacation like you mean it. Universal Orlando Resort. Go big with hotel rooms starting at just $102 per night with free breakfast.
The technology in Schwab Intelligent Portfolios is so amazing. It's like getting a master's degree in finance for your phone, and tablet, and laptop. Say hello at intelligent.schwab.com.
Red, white, and blue pancakes. It's patriotism on a plate. I bet Washington and Jefferson would have eaten these. And at $4.99, that's less than a Lincoln.
Red, white, and blue pancakes are back, and only $4.99. Denny's, welcome to America's Diner.
Our first guest is an Emmy Award winner, a best-selling author, and the definitive authority on all things domestic. Please welcome back to the show my best friend, Martha Stewart. So lovely to see you. You look beautiful as always.
Thank you.
You just got back from Italy?
I did. I went to Monaco.
Okay.
Where we had a great time. Oh, I went into one of those freezer containers. Have you ever done that?
Go into a freezer container? Not only have I not,
They
I
do
can't
it in
imagine
Monaco.
why I would. Why did you?
They told me that you get rid of jet lag if you go into this. First, you go in a little antechamber. They take your blood pressure first. Then you go into a room that's 170 degrees below zero.
Now, is this right at the airport? When do you do it?
No, right in Monaco. It's
Okay,
in a
gotcha.
spa place.
Gotcha.
And
that might be one of the reasons I haven't done it, is I've never been anywhere where it's offered.
In a spa?
Well, just the. Do you want to go into our 170 degrees below zero
My friends
chamber?
all did it. My friend, and you have to stay in 3 minutes, by the way.
Okay.
You walk around slowly. They tell you do not fall down because you'll be burned to death on that ice cold.
This does sound nice.
And the door will open if you push hard. They said, but it was horrifying. I stayed less than 2 minutes.
Okay.
My arms just froze.
That sounds awful.
Froze.
Do you get such bad jet lag that you would put yourself through that? Neither do I.
I was just trying it because they said it was so good.
Yeah. For me,
everybody else looked really, really good. I looked frozen.
Okay.
But then we went to Italy.
Okay.
And Italy was fabulous.
Wonderful.
We went to Milan.
I've never been to Milan, no.
You haven't?
No.
You're such a clothes horse.
Thank you. You know what? They ship them. If you ask, they'll send them to you.
Oh.
You don't have to go pick them up. Yeah.
It's so beautiful there. And there's really great things to see. And we went basically to see the new food expo.
Okay.
In Italy. And it's all, I think something like 92 countries are exhibiting all this fantastic stuff about modern food.
And are you at the place with your life that you can still be blown away by new stuff you see in the world of food?
Of course. I'm very open-minded.
Look, I get it.
Yeah.
You walked around in the ice-cold freezer.
I'm totally.
Do people in Italy at a food fair, when you come up, are you so internationally known that people, some guy's trying to show off a new cheese or something, and then he's like, oh my God, it's Martha Stewart.
Yeah. I get lots of cheeses. I get lots of, crackers. I get everything. Coffees. We went to see the Italy factory too in Trieste.
Okay.
That's a beautiful place.
Excellent.
That's an old-fashioned town on the sea.
That sounds very nice.
Kind of bordered by Slovenia. I've never been into Slovenia, but I think it used to be Yugoslavia.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And
they're going to be so disappointed that you were that close and said no, thank you.
they're very close. But what a beautiful town, and the coffee is so interesting, so complicated.
That's great.
Amazing coffee. So we did a lot of great stuff.
You like your coffee like you like your men?
Yes. Strong, robust.
I have to commend you of all the things, your many accomplishments. I was so impressed with your performance at the Justin Bieber roast. Just absolutely.
That was fun.
It sounds like everyone here is here. Just for anybody who missed it, real quick, I just want to show a quick clip of you at Justin Bieber's roast.
Let's get to the reason I'm here tonight, which is to give Justin Bieber some tips to use when he inevitably ends up in prison. You see, when I did my stretch, all the hood rats on my cell block wanted to break off a piece of Martha Stewart's ass. So I decided some bitch needed to get got. I walked into the chow hall, picked out the biggest bull, and I stuck her. From then on, prison was easier than making blueberry scones.
Now, how were you approached?
I've never spoken about that before.
I know, I've never. By the way, you saved it for the perfect time. That was the perfect time to bring it up. And how did you get approached for that in the first place?
Oh, Justin himself.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, he told me because I think he thought, because I had met him on Letterman in the backstage, and I think he thought that I'd be kind and mild.
Big mistake. Big mistake.
And we worked on those jokes hard.
Well, that's great. And now I will say, my friend Jeff Ross, I heard him on Conan. He said during the roast, you, Jeff Ross, Snoop Dogg went outside and smoked weed.
Wrong.
No, not true.
I'll do a lot of things, but I won't do that.
Okay, gotcha. That's where you draw the line.
But I got high just sitting there. Snoop had all those, but you don't call them joints, you call them something else, big fat ones.
Gosh, I'm afraid anything I say will sound so awful coming out of my mouth. I feel like everything I guess will be awful.
We had to sit on the stage for 4 hours. It took 4 hours to film that roast. And the secondary smoke is just as powerful as primary smoke.
Sure.
So I was totally high by the time I got on to that microphone. Oh, yeah.
Well, you were feeling it. You could tell.